Still running and arrows flying around him, Vanto made his way to the house. The front door was opened, and he ran inside. Empty. "Crystal! Kids? Where are you?" After searching the house and not finding anyone, he went outside to go to his sister's house. A kid stood in the road, missing an arm and on fire, staring at Vanto. Vanto froze and looked at the kid. "Are you okay?" "What's your name?" Vanto asked, and said as he approached the kid. The closer he got, the kid began to move towards him in an unnatural walk. Vanto noticed half of the kid's face had been burned down to the bone, and the kid began to yell a shallow, scratchy yell that sent shivers through Vanto, which stopped him. Before the creature got close to Vanto, a man ran by and hit the kid on the head with a club, sending the kid's head flying off in a ball of fire, and his body staggered towards Vanto. He stepped aside in shock and looked at the man who did it. It was one of the carpenters that lived here. He was kneeling, with long, curly, unkempt hair and a scraggly beard. Dirty, and blood was all over this man. His club was covered in black dirt, mixing with the blood. Pieces of hair stuck to the end. The man was crying and trembling, shaking the club in his hands. He looked up towards Vanto. Vanto looked into this man's eyes, pleading to him, tears going down his face, mixing with everything. Vanto moved to his sister's house, where he also searched and didn't find anyone. After a few minutes of looking, he came back out. The man was fighting another man, both yelling, one humanly, the other almost animalistic. They crashed into Vanto's house, and noise and yelling continued. Vanto stood there, tears dripping down his face, not knowing where his family was. "Crystal!" He yelled through worn shoulders, legs, and urgency. He scanned the surroundings and began pacing. "Crystal!" He belched again. Pacing turned into running as he was searching through the road, and before he could turn down another road, someone grabbed him and turned him. "V! V!" The sound forced its way through Vanto's ears as his eyes began to focus through the tears onto a man grabbing him by the shoulders, shacking him. Raft stood there in full armor with a sword in one hand. "V! Where's your sister? Where's Caldera?" Raft asked, trying to get Vanto's attention. She's in the jungle. Where's Crystal?" His focus was coming back as he recognized Raft, Caldera's husband. "Crystal and the kids are fine. We need to get Cal," Raft said as he handed Vanto a sword. "Wait, what?" Vanto asked as he began to follow Raft. "Crystal and the kids are fine. Let's go," Raft said as he began to jog. "I need to see them," Vanto said, keeping up with Raft. "As soon as we get back, you can see them. We need to get Cal first. It's not safe out here," Raft said, heading towards the trail into the jungle. "Did you see what I just saw? How is she okay? How are the kids okay?" Vanto said. "I need to see them." With screaming growing distant of people voicing their last words, Raft stopped at a fork in the trail and turned to Vanto. "Look, when this started happening, my sergeant said if we lived out of the city to go get our families and bring them into the city. About an hour ago, I got them on a boat and dropped them off at your parents' house in the city. Crystal said you and Cal were out here hunting, so I came back for y'all. You can handle yourself, and Cal can, but not alone. Your family is safe. Now let's save your sister, my wife. I just need Cal. So please, I need you to lead me there. I don't know where y'all were." Vanto nodded and sucked up his emotions and looked to Raft. "Thank you for getting the kids and Crystal out of here. I own you. Now let's save Cal. Follow me." And he stepped off in the direction he came.